I had lent the axis to Log Hauler Jesse. When he brought it back, I said, hey, let's bring it back to my house, because I had a few rounds that just kind of, hung out, and I forgot all about them. And I said, let's get them split up, and then I'll take it back, which I showed in a previous episode. Well, we were getting ready to hitch this up. My high school help was over, and he had just taken a walk up here. He wanted to see where everything used to be. And he says, hey, I found a round that you missed. And I says, great. I says, just go ahead and throw it up onto the road and I'll deal with it later. And then he says, hey, I found another one. And then he said, I found another one. And he said he found another one. And I says, hey, don't you have anything better to do than to find logs in my weeds? Anyhow, we found a whole bunch that were straggling. I missed them. And I backed the axis all the way up here. I'm just going to knock these out and just drive down, and they're lining my old timber road, and we're just going to get them split. The ground right now is too soft. We had a lot of our rain, so I'm not going to be able to put them into the back of my truck and drive them to the woodshed. I'm just going to leave them split on the timber road until the ground freezes, and then I'll move everything over. So for today, I think I'm going to do some mobile splitting. I'm just leaving the axis hitched, and we're just pulling it right down the road. I'll be splitting up these rounds until we get to the end, and we're done. All right, and you guys can hang out and watch. This should be Thanksgiving weekend. I'll give you something to hang out and just watch me split, and you can suffer on the couch with that swollen stomach. All right, here we go. Let's head on down the road, and we have our next pile of logs to go to. Here we go. you're saying, Joe, how did you miss all of these? I can't explain it. They're camouflaged. Sun was in my eyes. It was nighttime. I just didn't see them. And we just kept pulling them out of the weeds, pulling them out of the weeds. Next thing I know, we got a pretty big pile. But it is still no match for the Eastonmade Axis. Yes, these logs have largely rotted. I might even run across some ants, and but everything. All this wood's going into my outdoor wood furnace, but we're mudded out right now. So I'm just stacking it right here on this road. Once everything freezes, we'll be back, and it will be going over to the furnace. But first, my job is to get all these split up, and then I can take the Axis back to the wood yard, because I got a lot of work for it while it's over there too. Here we go. got these, we always call these Spanish needles. I think they call them that because you go, ay caramba, I got them all over me. This wood's pretty punky. Some of them are in nice shape. Those red oaks seem to have kept well, but this other stuff, you know, I should have done them last year. But again, I couldn't because we were mudded out. It was, last fall was just rain and mud. There was no way I could get back here to do this. But now I have some nice stashes of wood all the way up the timber road. And once this ground freezes, I'll bring my truck back here and we'll drive it over to the woodshed, or I could just use the wheelbarrow. I happen to have the greatest wheelbarrow in the world. I also forget, I'm technically not done. I'm gonna go bring my saw back here and cut this log up. I totally forgot I have a couple logs that have to be bucked, like this one here. And I forgot to show you this one. How I missed this one, I have no idea. This thing is, it was in this brush pile here. I didn't see it. What the heck? But that is too long to go through the axis. So I'm just going to cut this in half and then we'll get that one split. Oh yes, one more. Oh wait, there's one more. Yeah, so I got to come back here with my saw, get these longer ones cut up, and then we'll be done. Okay, so everyone, happy Thanksgiving. And I have been around long enough to know that Thanksgiving can cause some stress too, and some sadness. Just know, Ohio Wood Burner is here, and as long as I'm around, you guys have a friend to hang out with on a chilly weekend. And I hope you found me splitting up rotten, punky, ant-infested wood brought joy to your day. All right, everyone, have a great day.